backbone. So we say that fishes have what? Fins and what? Backbones. Most fish have scales and breathe with gills. Had a little scope of fish farming. Okay. So fish farming or pisciculture involves raising fish commercially in tanks or enclosures, usually for food. So when we talk about fish farming, we are talking about raising fish commercially in tanks or enclosures, usually for food. Okay. So that it is a principal form of aquaculture, while other methods may fall under mariculture, a facility that releases juvenile fish into the wild for recreational fishing or to supplement a species. Natural numbers is generally referred to as a fish hatchery. Worldwide, the most important fish species used in fish farming are carp, tilapia, salmon, and catfish. In this lesson, we will be focusing more on tilapia. So yesterday we did look at parts of the tilapia. So let's look at parts of. Okay, so yes, got parts of the fish. So we looked at the dorsal fin. This is a dorsal fin, and we said the dorsal fin have two parts. We have the soft part. This is a soft part, and we have the spiny part. And I said the spiny part is bony. It's like spikes. Okay, they're like spikes. Very hard. Then you have the lateral line here. That's the lateral line. You have the eye. You have the nostrils or the NARES. We have the mouth. And you have the operculum or gill cover, and the gills are beneath. We have the pectoral fin. We have the pelvic fin. We have the anal fin. And finally, we have the caudal fin. We have the caudal fin or tail fin. And I made mention that the pectoral and pelvic fins are in pairs. So we have two of the pelvic fin. We also have two of the pectoral fin over there. Yes. So these are the parts of tilapia. So let's look at fins. So fins are appendages used by the fish to maintain position, move, steer, and stop. They are either single fins along the center line of the fish, such as the dorsal or back fin, the caudal or tail fin, and anal fin, or paired fins, which includes the pectoral and pelvic fins. The dorsal and anal fins primarily helps fish to not roll over onto their sides. Hence, it helps the fish to maintain balance in the water. The caudal or tail fin is the main fin for propulsion to move the fish forward. The paired fins, that is the pectoral and pelvic fins, assist with steering, stopping, and hoovering. These are the skills. The tilapia, it has skills to make the body surface slippery for easy movement. If you ever held a live fish or even the frozen fish, okay, you realize that the body surface is what? Slippery. Okay, yeah. That reminds me when I once caught a catfish, and I just held that thing and it's just slipped through my hands back into the water. Okay. So fishes are slippery. The surface of the scales are slippery. Not only that, the scales also protect the body of the fish. The gills. The gills are breathing apparatus of fish and are highly vascularized, which gives them their bright red color. Highly vascularized. It contains a lot of blood vessels. Okay, that's what we mean by highly vascularized. They contain a lot of blood vessels. That's why they have their red color. And due to that, see, when water flows through the operculum, oxygen diffuses into the blood, which are found in the gills, and carbon dioxide diffuses out of the blood into the water. Okay, so that is how fishes breathe. An operculum, that's a gill cover, is a flexible bony plate that protects the sensitive gills. Water is inhaled through the mouth, passes over the gills, and is exhaled from beneath the operculum. The eyes. The eyes, it helps the fish to see its environment and detect color. The eyes are round and it allows the fish to be able to see, 360. It also helps the fish eye could zoom in and zoom out, so it's able to see things that are far within its environment. That's the eyes of the fish. The NARES or nostrils. The NARES or nostril is not used for breathing. That's why I put in brackets here. It's not used for breathing. Let me highlight that. Let me highlight that. Here. It's not used for breathing. It's not used for breathing. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying here. It's not used for breathing. Okay, it helps the fish to detect odor. It helps the fish to detect odor. Then the mouth. It helps the fish to eat. Yes, fish do eat, and they eat their meal is in the form of granules or pellets. I will show you a picture of that as we move on the lesson. The lateral line. The lateral line is a sensory organ consisting of fluid-filled sacs with hair-like sensory apparatus that are open to the water through a series of pores, creating a line along the side of the fish. The lateral line primarily senses water currents and pressure and movement in the water. So it's a sense organ, okay? That helps the fish to detect pressure and movement in the water. The vent. It is the anus in mammals. The vent is the external opening to the digestive, urinary, and reproductive tracts. It's in most fish, it is immediately in front of the anal fin. Okay, the vent. Let me see if I could show you the vents. If I could show you the vents, yeah. Um, let me see if I could show. So yeah, so there's it. There's it. If you look at there's the vent. Okay, there's the vent. There's the anal fin, and you see that the vent is located in front of the anal fin. So there's it. There's the vent. Okay, it's just like the anus in. It's just like the anus in mammals. Okay, so that's the vent. So we move on back to our presentation. Now, importance of fish farming. Fish farming serves as a source of employment. The raised fish is used as food. 3, fish farming prevents overfishing since fishes continue to reproduce. Here, this statement, we simply mean that if we are farming fish, we don't necessarily have to go to the sea always to catch fish. And it allows the fishes in the river or sea to also what reproduce. So we get more fish in the river or in the sea. Okay, and so it's like a fallow period in fish farming. Okay, and fish farming helps us to achieve that. 4, fish farming helps in the reduction of the extinct or species of fish or other sea creatures. Just imagine if we are always fishing from the sea or river. It will come to a time when there will be nothing left to catch, and these species will be extinct. So we wouldn't want to endanger such species. So fish farming helps in the reduction of that. 5, fish farming allows recreational fishing. Yeah, with fish farming you could just get fish in your tank. Okay, just fish and you can put them back in the tank again, or you could eat it. Fish farming allows better use of wetlands. Yes, yes, it allows better use of wetlands. Well, if you realize that this place is a wetland, you just leaving it there bare for it, the water just evaporate and go waste. You could put it into use, into fish farming, into rearing of fish. Okay, since the water is there. Yeah. Fish farming provides particular fishes all year round. Yeah, you could eat tilapia throughout the whole year. Did you know that? Yeah. Conditions suitable for rearing tilapia. Selection of suitable pond. Yes. Remember, tilapia, they are freshwater food. Okay. They live in freshwater. So you need to select a suitable pond. It could be a tank. Remember, it could be a tank. I went to Atimpuku. I saw in the river they have this kind of net. They insert in the water. Okay, and they've kind of used to create an enclosure within the river, and that's where they rear the tilapia. So you have to select a suitable pond. Feeding management, you have to get the right fish meal, okay, in granules or in pellets. Okay, suitable farming method or rearing method. So as I said earlier on, you have to check whether you have to raise it in tanks, okay, or in an enclosure. Breeding along some care and what management. These are some of the conversions. So there's some of the tanks for rearing tilapia. So you can see these kind of tanks. Yeah. So you can see the net covering it. Yeah. So some of the activities involved in rearing tilapia. Pond stocking. So you stock your pond with fingerlings. Okay, that's baby fish. Okay, yeah. So the baby tilapia. Okay, that's fingerlings. Then you feeding. The next step is feeding. The next activity is feeding. So you have to feed them with fish meal, okay, which are in the form of granule or pellets. Then harvesting. So we have this net. We could harvest them with it. Then the next activity is processing. Yes, there are various ways of processing fish, adding chemicals or addition of preservatives, well drying, sun drying, salting and drying, refrigeration, smoking, etc. Yeah. The next activity is packaging. So we could have canning, freezing, and other ways of packaging. Then the final activity is marketing. Okay, putting the fish out there for for commercial purposes, people buy. Okay, branding labels and the others. So let's look at the fish feed. Okay, so you can see this is the feed. Okay, the fish are coming to eat. Now, as we say, they could be in a form of pellets, seen here, or granules. The granule, I didn't get that one here. Okay, so these are pellets of fish meal. Okay, yeah. Fish packaging. So you can see this is a frozen. Okay, so sometimes they are being placed in carton with ice. Okay, are frozen. They could also be placed in a paper this way. Okay, so this is salmon. Okay, they are all frozen food. It will also be placed in cans like this. See, like sardines and tuna, mackerel, and so on and so forth. Okay, so there are various ways of packaging fish or tilapia. So this brings us an end to our lesson. Thanks you for participating in the lesson, and you can always ask questions. You can send me your questions by sending them through the chat. Okay, and I'll be delightful to answer them. Until then, see you on our lesson. And don't forget to subscribe for more interesting lessons on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Okay. Thank you.